Precious people of Ghana, is your Nigerian girl Pleasure, bringing you political news in our channel, Ghanatube. Communication Minister has ordered NCA to shut down 7 radio stations, and this has actually given widespread in social media. The Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Geoge, has ordered the closure of 7 radio stations across the country. He stated that the decision was taken to enforce compliance with broadcasting regulations and national security requirements. And people are beginning to really say much that Sam George has actually been doing all these things for a while. Just immediately he was sworn into the office, he has ordered for closure of 7 radio stations in the country as a whole. And this has actually given so much people a lot of talk. It has actually caused so much talk in social media as people are condemning the act because they are saying that it is actually based on politics, like political agenda. He's also, anyway, he has actually stated that the decision enforced compliance with broadcasting regulations and national security requirements and nothing more. Like everything he's doing is based on the economic, based on the country, and not in any form of anything hatred or anyone. But people are not buying it. They are not getting the idea, as they have actually accused him of being biased because of most of those stations don't really broadcast NDC stuff. It is purely MPP stations. Announcing the directive on Facebook post on Tuesday, 18th February, the minister said today in 2 separate cases, I have directed the National Communications Authority Ghana to suspend and enforce a prohibition of broadcast on 7 radio stations. Here are actually the media advisory coming from Ghana, Accra, Tuesday, 18th February 2025. Enforcement action against unauthorized broadcasting operations. The Honorable Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations has directed the Acting Director General of the National Communication Authority (NCA) to take immediate enforcement action against the following entitles for operating without valid frequency authorization, in violation of Section 2, Subsection 4 of the Electronic Communication Act 2008 at 775. First group of companies, Suyani 90.1 FM. Wanza Constant Limited, Tamale. Number 3, Abo Channel Media Group. Number 4, Okeme Radio Limited, Bimine 99.7 FM. Memen Bronu Foundation, Techima. Osikani Community FM. And these are 6 of them, just as they've closed already. These entities have failed to renew their authorization, fulfill statutory payment obligations, or submit the required documentation within the speculated time frame. He has actually given all the support that he has actually supposed to give, because according to the news, they gave them some time frame to make sure they bring some of their documents to make sure that they are really required to actually broadcast, and they failed to do this. Actually, most of them actually failed to renew the authorization, which is supposedly be done every year, and yet they did not do it. And some of them did not fulfill the statutory payment obligations. There are some payments that they are all to be paying, like making this payment and to renew their stations, their radio stations, and they have not been doing it. And some of them are people that we are supposed to submit the required documentation within the speculated time frame that did not meet up with it. As a result, the authorization has lapsed by operation of law, rendering their continued operation illegal. So furthermore, anyone still working in that organization for now will be arrested because it has been closed by the Minister for Communication. In accordance with Act 775, it is unlawful to operate a broadcasting service without a valid frequency authorizations. the National Communication Association will take the necessary steps to halt all unauthorized transitions and ensure compliance within the law. The ministry is continuing to review of the frequency authorization audit and will provide further directive in due course. All frequency authorization holders are urged to comply strictly with the terms of their authorization to avoid similar enforcement actions. And this is actually the letter that has proven that they have been given time frame to actually submit all these documents, and they did not meet up. Some are required to make their payment while they did not turn up, like maybe they feel reluctant, or maybe one thing or the other actually made them not to really get all this. Here, Sam George, the Minister for Information, has actually enforced his authority, creating that they are said to work on the country. Every sector that is not actually working well will have themselves to be blamed, because they are not ready to actually jeopardize anyone or even work anything that will actually doubt the image of the country. They are for enforcing their duties judiciously, and this is what he has actually gotten. And this will serve a reminder to those that have actually been defaulting in this payment, or the documents have expired and all that. This will actually ginger them to do more, because they've seen that actually the Minister for Communication and Technology and Innovation is actually on his toes, working tirelessly to make sure that Ghana is reset. He explained that one station was shut down on national authority grounds, while the remaining 6 were found to be operating without valid frequency authorization. The minister added that the enforcement follows a recent conducted frequency audit. Samuel Nata George, Sam George as popularly known, emphasized that the directive was to take immediate effect with further action expected in the coming days. Enforcement of the directive is immediate, for further actions will be taken in the coming days. A lot of organizations are actually running kitikiti katakata right now to make sure that all their documents are up to date. A lot are actually still making their payments so that they will not fall a victim of what has actually befallen of these 7 radio stations already. While a lot are criticizing the work of the Minister for Communication, a lot are actually congratulating him for a job well done, because they've seen that he is actually doing his work, just as his master John Mahama has actually been doing a lot already for the country, just few months into the office, basically 2 months into the office. So the subjects are actually following suit, and it has actually brought a lot of widespread in the social media. Now everyone is just here to know that Communication Minister has actually ordered the National Communication Authority to shut down 7 radio stations already for lack of providing their documents. Please do well to comment how you see this. Also do well to like, comment and follow. Put on notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my